Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a rare Thursday night episode of Ted's Booze Cellar with me, your most gracious host, Ted. Now, I know I was probably, for safety reasons and just for logistical and simplicity reasons, probably going to do just 2 episodes, maybe 3, but mostly 2 during the whole UK lockdown over, the virus that shall not be named. But just for this 1 week, we're going to be having 4 episodes, including this one. So, because it is the birthday of a very, very good friend of mine and a very reliable and hard-working colleague I have at the bars I work at, Hywel, to you, happy birthday, my good sir. The proudest, or at least one of the proudest exports from the great city of Portsmouth. So, if many of you will remember, many of you old-timers who've been watching this channel for quite some time will remember, for episode 50 of Ted's Booze Cellar, sometime last year, I reviewed the draft version of Heineken. Now, I know Hywel likes Heineken from time to time, and I would have reviewed the draft version of it, but obviously with the lockdown and everything going on, that's, easier said than done. But I found an alternative. Instead of reviewing the, draft version of Heineken once again, or re-reviewing it for Hywel's birthday, I'm going to be reviewing the canned version. This is a pint-sized can, so, it clears out. So, obviously, though, I am drinking it in a Sagres beer glass, so yeah, I'm reviewing a Dutch beer in a Portuguese glass, so, but what are you going to do? I mean, this is the modern world, so we might as well be open-minded, accepting, and, mixing with everyone of all sorts of different types from all sorts of backgrounds, so, yeah, to Hywel, happy birthday to you, and I hope it's a great one, and I hope you get to see all your loved ones and greatest friends very soon. I've got to say, actually, by the way, even though in the past I might, mouthed off canned Heineken a bit, I do like the design of the can. It's very simple and it's quite handsome, actually. So, yeah, no, that gets a plus for me. I think I'm going to give it like an 8.25 for the design of the can. I think I'm going to start doing that in the future for certain drinks, is reviewing the design of the bottle or can it's in. So yeah, for canned Heineken, the design of the can gets an 8.2. Actually, no, it gets an 8.5. It's a very handsome looking can, and it's one where you'd look at it and you think, oh, that actually looks quite nice and refreshing and simple. I'll have one of those. So just carefully not to overdo it too much. Okay, I think we're there, safe and sound. Alright, so, nice, clear, light yellowy ambery colour. Now, let's get this sniff first to give ourselves a hopefully good first impression. So remember, 8.5 out of 10 for the design of the can. What will it be for the smell? I mean, it's kind of just a standard lagery smell for the smell of the drink. It's not really leaving an enormous impression with me, but it's pretty pleasing, so 6 out of 10. It's not blowing me away or anything. It's not a mind-blowing, lovely fragrance, but let's say 6.25. Let's be a bit generous, because it does smell nice, and it doesn't smell bad at all. It's only just a bit above average, though, so, but, yeah, so, 8.5 out of 10 for the design of the can, 6.25 out of 10 for the smell. Now, let's see what it actually tastes like. Hywel, happy birthday and many good days of good fortune, good health and good tidings to you, and to everyone else, bottoms up. Heineken is a bit better than I remember it tasting. I'll give it that. It's I mean, with a lot of like the mass-produced sort of beers, it does have a sort of certain tinniness to it, which, you know, for most sort of mass-produced beers, that can a lot of the time be masked by the taste. So, you know, it's not really so much of a problem in, say, something like canned Desperados or Stellar or even Red Stripe, actually. You know, Red Stripe being one of the few beers where I do think probably the canned version is the best version of it. But, yeah, no, this is better than I remember it being. Because I remember canned Heineken being closer to like a 5.5 out of 10. But, no, this is way higher. I mean, again, it's not blowing me away per se, but it's alright. It has a very crisp, clear, smooth flavour. The finish is very easy to go down. It doesn't leave a nasty aftertaste in the back of your mouth, just a simple, clear, crisp, lagery taste. And it has sort of like the same sort of kind of fruity-ish, kind of like mango-y-ish sort of tint to it that like the draft version does, but it's like less prominent here. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's definitely better than I remember it being. But yeah, I mean, I would still say that the draft version is slightly better. And I remember I gave that like a 7.5. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10 for the taste. So for this, it is pretty damn good. And I would be happy to go out my way to get myself a few cans of Heineken again in the future. So I'll give it a 7.25 for the taste. I think that's fair. It's well above average, and it's just good enough where I would be happy to go out of my way to buy this again in the future. I got this at one of my local off licenses near me. I think it was a Premier off license, and I think it was something like £1.69 for a pint can. So I don't know if that's the case at all places where you can get pint-sized cans of this, but it's worth taking into account. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for the design of the can, 6.25 out of 10 for the smell, and 7.25 out of 10 for the taste. Would recommend it for pretty much every circumstance, and yeah, I would say it's a buy. Would recommend for most or all alcohol drinkers. So yeah, give it a try if you're interested. And until next time, I've been Titan Ted, or the artist formerly known as Titan Ted, now known as Ted's Booze Cellar. And if you guys did like this video, leave a like, share, and subscribe. Leave your suggestions for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar or any other appropriate series that you might think fit on this channel in the comment section below, and I'll see what I can do. Can't promise anything, but I'll have a crack. And if you're interested, I'll leave the links to my other YouTube channels and social media platforms in the video description below, so check those out if you're interested. And yeah, until next time, have fun, stay safe, wash your damn hands, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Bye-bye for now. And to Hywel, happy birthday, and keep up the good work, good sir.